A very happy morning, friends. How are you? So, today's class, we are going to start up with articles. Okay? We are going to begin with articles. I hope you have a little bit idea about it. We'll learn in depth, but basically, you would be having idea. These are the three articles that we widely use. Where we use, when should we use, and how do I get to know when and where I should use it? Okay, we'll get the clarity about it in today's session. Let us begin with a small motivational quote. Stay curious, keep learning. So ಯಾವುದೇ ಒಂದು ವಿಷಯ ನಾವು ತಿಳ್ಕೊಳ್ಬೇಕು. That intention should be within our minds. Just like that, we shouldn't be only if you're staying curious, you'll be having this mindset to keep learning and keep updating yourselves. Not everything we need to learn, but you need to have that curiosity at least, right? Fine. Also, thought of updating your knowledge, not only the subject, we should also be knowing about the things around us, something pertaining to India, in and around the world, because upcoming days you will be enrolling yourselves for various competitive exams or Olympiads, for which you need to be aware about it. Be aware about it, right? Good. Many questions you might be knowing, not asking many things, but only 5 questions. 5 in a day, it includes something about India, sanctuaries, sports, analytical skill, everything would be covered here. Okay. We'll give a exercise to our brain. Then we'll learn. Okay. Oldest national park in India. You have any idea which is the oldest national park in India? Any guess? National park in India? Whatever you feel as the right answer, you may let me know. From mistakes we learn, not an issue. Oldest national park is Jim Corbett National Park. Where it is, ma'am? It is in Uttarakhand. It is in Uttarakhand and it is one of the famous national park in the country and it is known for tiger population. ಹುಲಿಗಳು ಹೆಚ್ಚಾಗಿರೋದು ಈ ಜಿಮ್ ಕಾರ್ಬೆಟ್ ನ್ಯಾಷನಲ್ ಪಾರ್ಕ್. ಓಕೆ, ಫೈನ್. Who won the inaugural Chess Esports World Cup 2025? So this is something pertaining to this year, and chess has been widely played across India, and a lot of students these days are enrolling themselves to chess so that your mind is getting sharp, and many personalities from India, they're becoming quite famous. Pragnananda, Kukesh. So in this inaugural Chess Esports World Cup 2025, who had won? It is Magnus Carlsen who had won it. Okay, Magnus Carlsen. Simple question. National fruit of India. What's our national fruit? National bird, we know, ma'am. Peacock. What is the national fruit of India? Simple question. You might have written moral science or would have come across. None of them have told me. We'll see. Perfect. Mango is our national fruit. Great. City of Dreams. In India, City of Dreams. One of you have raised your hand. May I know the reason? ಯಾಕೆ ಹ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ರೈಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅನ್ನೋದನ್ನ ಚಾಟ್ ಬಾಕ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದಾ? City of Dreams. Which city is being called as City of Dreams in India? I already told last class. Silicon Valley of India. Bangalore is being called as Silicon Valley of India. Pink City. Jaipur is called as Pink City. City of Dreams. Like this, which city we call as City of Dreams? call Mumbai as City of Dreams? Wow, super. Many of them have answered. Great. So happy that you are updated. There is an error in this sentence. Salt always dissolved in water. Salt always dissolved in water. There is an error in the sentence formation. What is the error? ಏನ್ ಮಕ್ಕಳ ಇದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ಎರರ್ ಇದೆ? ಯಾವಾಗ್ಲೂ ಒಂದು ಕೆಲಸವಾದ ನಡೆಯುತ್ತೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅವಾಗ ಆ ಸೆಂಟೆನ್ಸ್ ನ ನಾವು ಹೇಗೆ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ? ಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. We tell it in present form. So how should we say it? We should say it as salt always dissolves in water. Okay, always dissolves in water. ಯಾವಾಗ್ಲೂ ನೀರೆಲ್ಲ ಕರ್ಗೋಗುತ್ತೆ. Salt always dissolves, not dissolve. Salt dissolves in water. Salt dissolved in water. ನೀವು ಒಂದು ವಿಷಯನ ಹೇಳ್ತಿದ್ದೀರಾ, ಯಾವಾಗ್ಲೂ ನಡೆಯೋ ಒಂದು ವಿಷಯನ, that we say it in present form. Dissolves in water. Okay, so we got to know few things. National fruit of India. Who won esports? It was Magnus Carlsen. Oldest national park is Jim Corbett National Park, which is in Uttarakhand. Inaugural Chess Esports World Cup 2025. Magnus Carlsen won it. National fruit of India is mango. City of Dreams. Mumbai is being called as City of Dreams. Sentence error was identified. Right? I hope you could make a note of it somewhere. If you hadn't known it, if you could make a note of it, well and good. Okay? Fine. We'll start with today's topic. Stay curious, keep learning. With that good note, we'll start our session. Articles. This article. Articles define a noun. ನಾಮಪದನ ಅದು ಡಿಫೈನ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ. Articles define a noun either as specific or unspecific. ಪರ್ಟಿಕ್ಯುಲರ್ ಆಗಿ ಯಾವ್ದಾವ್ದು ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಾ, ಇಲ್ಲಾಂದ್ರೆ ಅದು ಸ್ಪೆಸಿಫಿಕ್ ಆಗಿ ನಾನು ಹೇಳ್ತಿಲ್ವಾ? Depending upon it, I define noun as either specific, unspecific, for which articles is being used. So we have two types of articles. One is definite, that is the specific one. Definite, indefinite. You might be knowing which is the definite article. Can you tell me which is the definite article? And the three articles that we use. In this, which is the definite article? The. Correct. And they are indefinite articles. Why is it so? Why we call the as definite article and an as indefinite article? Any reason behind it? We are referring to something in specific. Okay. I think it is in specific and that we have already mentioned about it. Yes, at those point of times we use this article the. Also we use it in superlatives. There are various scenarios wherein we use this article the. And an, we use it for singular nouns. But when we use this when we use this an, we use it for vowel letters with vowel sounds. Which one? Vowel letters together with vowel sounds. consonant sounds. There are few letters wherein the letter is a vowel letter but having a consonant sound. So there are consonant sounded letters. So vowel letters with vowel sounds or consonant sounds. But we prefix it with and. Prefix it with and. We say, I want a mango. I ate a banana. We saw an elephant in the zoo. ಒಂದು elephant ನ ನಾನು zoo ನಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿದೆ. I went to the market and bought a mango. ಒಂದೇ ಒಂದು mango ತಂದೆ. It is randomly any mango that you purchase. There isn't anything specific. That is why we say article a and an as indefinite article. Okay. An elephant, a random elephant. Do we have anything in specific? No. I just went to the zoo and saw an elephant. So singular nouns we use a and an. Is this the only rule, ma'am, where we use this a and an? Are there any other much more rules that we need to learn? Yes, there are. We learn one by one. We'll see one by one, interestingly, in the form of activity. Okay. One moment, I'll share the screen. Come, let's update ourselves. Where we use this article, singular noun with consonant sounds. First, we'll get to know singular nouns that is having a consonant sound. For those words, we prefix it with this article a. Before a word beginning with u or u, giving a consonant sound of u, like Europe, wherein the letters are EU, but it is having the sound of U, YU, how you spell it, U. So that is the sound given by this word. Before the word one, and that too, it begins with a consonant sound of V, V, one, one-leg person. On, we don't tell it as on, we tell it as one, V is the sound. The vowel letter O has the vowel sound as orange, right? But here it is having a consonant sound of V. Okay, if at all the word is having a consonant sound as V for the letter O, we prefix it with the article a. That is A. Before expansion of an abbreviation, before the expansion of abbreviation, we use this article a headmaster, but we say it as an HM. An HM ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. ಆ HM abbreviation, the expansion, headmaster. We tell it as a headmaster. Okay. Correct. Good. Vowels letter with sound an. Good. So singular noun with consonant sound. What are all the pictures that you can categorize under this header? ಯಾವ ವರ್ಡ್ಸ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ಈ ಒಂದು ಟೇಬಲ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು fill in ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು. Singular noun with consonant sound. Let me help you out with one example. A boy. ಒಬ್ಬ ಹುಡುಗ, ಒಬ್ಬ ಬಾಲಕ. A book. Correct. Book. Boy. Table. I hope you remember the phonic sounds of the letters that I have taught you. Few months back, we had been doing the phonic sounds of the various letters, vowel letters, consonant letters, digraphs. I hope you are in touch with that as well. Any other word? Correct. A dog. So singular noun with consonant sounds, we use article a. Next, before a word beginning with U or U, giving a consonant sound as U. What is the word? A European. A union. Correct. Any other word that is being given over here? University. It either begins with the letter U or EU, having the sound as U. I hope only these many words have been mentioned over here. Apart from this, you have any idea, you can let me know. European, Union, University, Universal. Good. Before the word one begins with the consonant sound of V. I hope you are not getting confused over here. O is having a vowel sound as A. But here, this O, although it is a vowel letter, it is having having the sound as V. What kind of a sound it is? It's a consonant sound. A 1 rupee coin. A one-leg person. ಒಂದೇ ಕಾಲಲ್ಲಿರೋರು. A one-way road. A once famous man. Wow, nice, good example. Once famous man. 1 rupee note, 1 rupee coin. Similar one. Anyways, good try. Before expansion of an abbreviation, as I already told, if you are using it as HM, FO, PO, we tell it as and FM, and HM, and PO, and FO. But if at all we are expanding it, we use this article a headmaster, a forest officer, a police officer. So a is mainly used for a singular noun that begins with a consonant sound. Word that begins with the word one having a consonant sound as V. Then before the expansion of abbreviation. The verse that is being categorized is perfectly right. If you feel it is quite interesting and to be made a note of it, you can make a note of it. I shall wait for a minute. Made a note of it? So these are all the places where we use this article a 4 categories: singular noun with consonant sound, word beginning with you or you, the consonant sound, and before the word, one that begins with the consonant sound of verb before expansion of an abbreviation. Made a note of it, children? Shall we move on with another article? We are good to move on. Let me know. We'll start with article and. Apart from these situations, we use article a in these situations as well. In these contexts also we use a. Let me write it on the board for you. With names of days. I was born on Saturday. We are telling name of the days. We use this article a. With singular nouns, after words such as what, the words what, such. What a beautiful bird it is. ಎಷ್ಟು ಸುಂದರವಾದ ಪಕ್ಷಿ ಅದು. What a beautiful bird. She is see such a beautiful girl. ಎಷ್ಟು ಸುಂದರವಾದ ಹೆಣ್ಣು. She is such a beautiful girl. With singular nouns after the words what or such, we use this article a. If we are using this every, in that place also we use a as an article. Let me write it out. First make note of these two sentences, then we write the scenario. Shall I erase the board? Board na erase ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದಾ? Very happy that there is a lot of participation in today's class. Okay, thinking that you have made note of it, let me raise the board. One moment. The sense of if the sentence means as every, the sense of every. This example we'll see. He visits me times a month. ಪ್ರತಿಯೊಂದು ತಿಂಗಳು 2 ಸತಿ ಅವನು ನನ್ನ ನೋಡಕ್ ಬರ್ತಾನೆ. He meets me 2 times a month. He meets me twice a month. Okay. So here this means every. ಪ್ರತಿಯೊಂದು ಸತಿನೋ every ಅನ್ನೋದೇ ಅರ್ಥ ಕೊಡುತ್ತೆ. She comes here twice a week. ಅವಳು ಪ್ರತಿ ವಾರ 2 ಸತಿ ನೋಡಕ್ಕೆ ಬರ್ತಾಳೆ. Twice a week means every. So in the sense of every, it means this one only. Okay. Every ಅಂತ word na ಬರಿದೆ. It indicates this word every. So at that point of time, we use this article a. So words such as what, such, before it, we use it on days. Then in the sense of every, this point of time, we use articles a. All these days, you would have known that for a consonant sounded word, we use this article a. Apart from that context, we are using this article a for other situations as well. Shall we move on to article and Noranwa? Please let me know. Have you made note of it? So thinking that you have made note of it, I am moving ahead. Now we are going to see cases where we use article and. Usage of article and before a word beginning with a vowel to refer something for the first time. ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಟೈಮ್ ಅದ್ರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ನಾವು ಮಾತಾಡ್ತಿದೀವಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಆಗಿನ ಸಮಯದಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಅವಾಗ ಆನ್ ಅನ್ನೋ ಆರ್ಟಿಕಲ್ ನ ಬಳಸ್ತೀವಿ ಬಿಫೋರ್ ವರ್ಡ್ಸ್ ಬಿಗಿನಿಂಗ್ ವಿತ್ ದಿ ಸೈಲೆಂಟ್ ಹೆಚ್. ಇಟ್ಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ಹೆವಿ, ಹಿಂದಿ, but it is having a silent H, R, hotel, like that. Okay, it's not having the sound of H, not that sound. Wherein the letter sound itself is silent. At that point of time, we use this. Shall we see? Before a word beginning with a vowel, an elephant, an orange, an Englishman, an ugly man. Any other example? An ink bottle. Correct. An ink bottle. Igloo. I has this sound as E. Correct. Next. To refer something for the first time. ಯಾವುದೇ ಒಂದು ವಿಷಯನ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಟೈಮ್ ಅದನ್ನ ರೆಫರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ, ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಮುಂಚೆ ನಾವು ಮಾತಾಡಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳುವಾಗ ಆವಾಗ್ಲೂ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. An elephant fell and a mouse fell into the pond. An elephant and a mouse fell into the pond. An elephant and a mouse fell into the pond. You can ignore this fell over here. An elephant and a mouse fell into the pond. ಯಾವುದೋ ಒಂದು ಎಲಿಫೆಂಟ್ ರ್ಯಾಂಡಮ್ ಆಗಿ ನೋಡ್ತಿದ್ದೀರಾ, ಅವಾಗ ಆನೆ ಮತ್ತೆ ಇಲಿ ಕೊಳದಲ್ಲಿ ಬಿದ್ದೋಯ್ತು. Referring it for the first time. Before the words beginning with silent H. Silent H as in how, ma'am? R, an R. It takes me an hour to reach the school. We went to an hotel. He is an honest boy. An honorable chief minister. An honorable minister. Honorable. It isn't honorable, hover, hotel. Here in these words, the letter H is silent. We are pronouncing with only the vowel sound. Okay. R, hotel, honest, honorable. Here the letter H is silent. Any other word you can tell me wherein the letter H is to be silent? Think and let me know in next class. Okay. You find any words wherein the letter H is to be silent, you can let me know. Okay. So before words which is having a consonant sound, we use this article an. Something we are referring it for the first time, we also use this article an. Fine. Have you made note of it, children? An honorable prime minister. Very good. Good. Thank you for responding. The three scenarios wherein we are using specifically these article and. Now let's move on to article the. Okay. Various scenarios wherein we are using this article the before superlatives, ordinal numbers, directions to refer something that has already been mentioned. ಒಂದು ವಿಷಯ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ, ಅದ್ರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ಹೇಳಿದೀರಾ, ಅಂತಹ ಸಂದರ್ಭಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ದ ಅನ್ನೋ ಆರ್ಟಿಕಲ್ ನ ಬಳಸ್ತೀವಿ ಟು ರೆಫರ್ ಆಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್ಸ್ ವಿ ರಿಗಾರ್ಡ್ ಆಸ್ ಯುನೀಕ್. ಮೂನ್, ಸನ್, these are things that are unique. There isn't anything that can be replaced, or we are having one more such of its kind. When both the speaker and listener know what is being talked about, ಇವಾಗ ಮಾತಾಡೋರು ಅದನ್ನ ಕೇಳೋರ್ಗು ಯಾವ್ದ್ರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಮಾತಾಡ್ತಿದೀವಿ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅಂತಹ ಸಂದರ್ಭಗಳಲ್ಲೂ ದ ಅನ್ನೋ ಆರ್ಟಿಕಲ್ ನ ಉಪಯೋಗಿಸ್ತೀವಿ. When we are referring to nationalities, also we use Aeroplanes, newspapers, rivers. Before superlatives, she is the tallest girl in the class. He is the most intelligent boy in our school. The ಅನ್ನ ಆರ್ಟಿಕಲ್ ನ ಸೂಪರ್ಲೇಟಿವ್ ಡಿಗ್ರಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು? ಮೋಸ್ಟ್ ಇಂಟೆಲಿಜೆಂಟ್, ಟಾಲೆಸ್ಟ್, ಬ್ರೇವೆಸ್ಟ್, ಕ್ಲೆವರೆಸ್ಟ್ ಇಂತಹ ವರ್ಡ್ಸ್ ಗಳು ಬಳಸ್ತಿರ್ಲಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಸೂಪರ್ಲೇಟಿವ್ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಅಲ್ಲ. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಮುಂಚೆ ನಾವು ದ ಅನ್ನೋ ಆರ್ಟಿಕಲ್ ನ ಬಳಸ್ತೀವಿ. Ordinal numbers. How will the ordinal numbers be written? First, second, third, fourth. Either it ends with st, nd, th. 1, 2, 3, 4. These are all cardinal numbers. First, second, third, hundredth, thousandth, 80th. These numbers are ordinal numbers. She lives in the 10th floor. ಅವಳು 10ನೇ ಫ್ಲೋರ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಅವಳು ವಾಸ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದಾಳೆ. She lives in the 10th floor. The first page, the last chapter. So before ordinal numbers, we use this article the. Okay. Direction. The north, the west, the east. When we are telling about directions, we use this article the to refer something that has already been mentioned. To refer something that has already been mentioned. ಯಾವ ಒಂದು ವಿಷಯನ ಮುಂಚೆನೆ ಹೇಳಿದಾರೋ. ಐ ಮೆಟ್ ಅ ಗರ್ಲ್, ನಾನು ಒಬ್ಬಳನ್ನ ಭೇಟಿ ಮಾಡಿದೆ, ಅವಳು ನರ್ಸು. ಸೊ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಸೆಂಟೆನ್ಸ್ ವೆನ್ ಯು ಸೇ ಐ ಮೆಟ್ ಅ ಗರ್ಲ್, ಇಟ್ಸ್ ರ್ಯಾಂಡಮ್ಲಿ ಅ ಗರ್ಲ್ ದಟ್ ಯು ಮೀಟ್. When you are telling something more about the girl in specific, you're going to tell some information about that girl. The girl is a nurse. So that is why the scenario was to refer something that has already been mentioned. Already ಅವ್ರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದೀರಾ, ಹೆಚ್ಚಾಗಿರೋ ಇನ್ಫಾರ್ಮೇಶನ್ ಇವಾಗ ಕೊಡ್ತಿದ್ದೀರಾ. So that is the place wherein we use this article the. To refer objects we regard as unique. The sun is a star. Randomly a star, it is a star. Specific, unique, we use it as the sun. The moon. The sun shone brightly. When both the speaker and listener know what is being talked about, ಯಾವ್ದ್ರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಮಾತಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ಅನ್ನೋದನ್ನ ಮಾತಾಡೋರ್ಗೂ ಸರಿ, ಕೇಳಿಸ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋರ್ಗೂ ಸರಿ ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಆಗ ಆರ್ಟಿಕಲ್ ಆಗಿರೋ ದ ನ ಉಪಯೋಗಿಸ್ತೀವಿ. ವೇರ್ ಇಸ್ ದಿ ಸ್ವಿಮ್ಮಿಂಗ್ ಪೂಲ್, ಎಲ್ಲಿದೆ ಆ ಸ್ವಿಮ್ಮಿಂಗ್ ಪೂಲ್ ಅಂತ ನೀವು ನಿಮ್ ಫ್ರೆಂಡ್ ಅನ್ನು ಕೇಳ್ತೀರಾ. ಅದು ಗ್ರೌಂಡ್ ಫ್ಲೋರ್ ಅನ್ನಲ್ಲಿದೆ. ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಆನ್ ದಿ ಗ್ರೌಂಡ್ ಫ್ಲೋರ್. ಆನ್ ದಿ ಗ್ರೌಂಡ್ ಫ್ಲೋರ್, ಅದು ಗ್ರೌಂಡ್ ಫ್ಲೋರ್ ನಲ್ಲಿದೆ. ಯಾವ ಸ್ವಿಮ್ಮಿಂಗ್ ಪೂಲ್ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಕೇಳ್ತೀರಾ ಅನ್ನೋದು ನಿಮ್ಗೂ ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ, ನಿಮ್ ಫ್ರೆಂಡ್ಗೂ ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ. ಅವ್ರು ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಆನ್ಸರ್ನ ಹೇಳ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಸೊ both of you know about which swimming pool you are talking about. That is why we use this the. Correct. Sentences that you are telling is perfectly right. Good. Very happy for your interaction. Nationalities. Indicate ಮಾಡುವಾಗ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ the Indians, the Americans, the Greeks. Aeroplanes ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಾ? The Indian Airlines, the Air India, the Qatar Airways. Newspapers also Have you noticed while purchasing a newspaper, ನೋಡಿದ್ದೀರಾ ಮನೇಲಿ ಪೇಪರ್ ತಗೊಳ್ಳುವಾಗ ದಿ ಟೈಮ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಇಂಡಿಯಾ, ದ ಡೆಕ್ಕನ್ ಕ್ರಾನಿಕಲ್, ದಿ ಹಿಂದೂ, before this newspaper name, article the would be prefixed. Okay. The Times of India, the Hindu, the Deccan Herald. The letters are jumped up. I'm sorry for that. The Times of India letters. ಬೇರೆ ಯಾವ್ದಾದ್ರು ನ್ಯೂಸ್ ಪೇಪರ್ ಹೇಳಕ್ಕಾಗತ್ತಾ? ದಿ ಹಿಂದೂ, ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್. Kaveri, rivers. Before we say the river name, the Kaveri, the Ganges, the Nile. Yes, students are so interactive. They are telling me answers as well. Very nice. The Kaveri, the Ganges, the Nile, the Godavari. So these are all the various situations or the scenarios where we use this article, the. Okay. So in today's class, we begin with information that we had to update ourselves. Random GK, analytical skill question. Yes. Then was written on the board. Then a quick intro to articles. So is it clear to everyone? Ivatin class, artha aita? Was it interesting? Did you understand it? So next class, towards the end, last 5 minutes, it would be about a multiple choice question round, wherein the topic that we had discussed last week about adverbs, questions pertaining to adverbs, manner, place, time would be asked. So please come prepared. A simple question only, simple set of 10 questions would be asked. So please come prepared. Yamuna, the Krishna, yes, a lot of answers in chat box. Fine. So that is it for the day. Have a great day ahead. Thank you so much, friends, teachers, coordinators, organizers. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat, Jai Vidya Shakti.